Speaking of things that suck, Arsenal host Manchester City. Monday, 2:30 in the morning. I will not wake up to watch this. I'll wake up at 5 to watch the replay.
Yeah.
2:30 is just, it's a crap time.
It's a perfect time to stay
perfect
up.
time, yeah.
Shut up.
We'll be up.
No, you won't.
Nah,
Arsenal, $3.20. The draw, $3.40. Man City, $2.35. All right, let's start with the obvious thing here. Arsenal haven't beat Manchester City in the league since 2015, and City have won 12 straight.
I thought that was fake. I was like, that's a long time, but it's right, yeah. 2015.
Sucks.
Pretty funny.
I'd actually have a lot of confidence going into this game if Arsenal didn't lose to Lens on Wednesday morning, the Champions League. But breaking that game down, Lens' first home game in the Champions League in 21 years, similar to Newcastle rolling PSG this morning. Last season, they lost one game at home all year, and they lost the league by 1 point to PSG. So maybe them in 14th was a bit of an outlier, them more getting ready for Champions League. So
Still a strong lineup though.
Yeah.
That you featured.
Yeah, not ideal when Bukayo Saka, who every Arsenal fan for the last 3 weeks has been like, let him have a day
rest.
off.
Yeah.
God damn it.
For the last 3 years.
Man City this weekend, he doesn't need to play against Lens. He can rest that game. I get it.
Yeah, he might not. I read today that he's probably going to play because they have to get him out. They might wheel him out there.
Insistent on killing him. He's 22, dude.
I know. His career will be done. 25. Had a good run.
Have so many injuries, and Kyle Walker's going to hack the bone. Anyway, for Arsenal, the win against Bournemouth was absolutely slick. Everything seemed to click. They just, that could have been 7-8-0. That makes sense at the end of the game. Now, going across to Man City, who obviously lost to Wolves last weekend. This is important. This is a stat for you stats, guys. Since Rodri made his Premier League debut for Man City, they have lost 5 in 67 games.
5.
So they've lost 5 times in 67 games.
Yeah, best to him
when
in
he's
the world.
played. When he hasn't played, he's missed 15 games so far. They've lost 5. So it's 1 in 3.
So people, talk about your Haalands, your De Bruynes and things like that.
I was listening to the This is Football podcast with Alan Shearer, Michael Richards, Gary Lineker, and they put up the debate of, is prime Rodri or prime Busquets? Who are you picking?
I think
I'm going Rodri because it's the Prem.
I used to have a
Busquets
Busquets top, so I'm a bit biased towards that.
I think maybe in 5 years' time or something.
Maybe, yeah.
I think that could swing.
I got recency bias, but I'm also like, that team around Busquets was
ridiculous.
Yeah, it was amazing as well.
Suarez, Messi.
Yeah, the M&M.
Yeah. But that does back up a bit how important he is to that team. That's crazy.
Yeah. Anyway, Man City also won this morning against Red Bull Leipzig.
Yes.
3-1, and Haaland didn't score again.
I know. What's going on?
I'm worried.
He's turned his powers.
How good is Doku though?
Yeah,
Doku is awesome.
What was that young kid, 82? Rico Lewis?
Rico Lewis,
he's good as well. Yeah.
Oh, just another sick player for Man City. It's great. Doku's like
21.
Yeah. Anyway, so Haaland has scored in both games against Arsenal last season. Yay. The last 5 games between the two, there's been like 17 or 18 goals scored. We're going to see goals again. So both teams to score and over 2.5 in the game is $2.10. The over 3.5, if you're asking, has hit in 11 of the last 13 Arsenal games at the Emirates. $3.25 for both teams to score on over 3.5 goals. Haaland has a goal in 8 of last 10 away games, and he scored the last goal in 3 of his last 4. I need a market for him to score in the second half because he scored in the second half against Arsenal last time as well when his hair was flowing everywhere. It was glorious and scary, and Rob Holding's like, oh God. Has Rob Holding played a game for Crystal Palace yet?
I assume you've
looked that up.
I'm
as
not
we
sure,
keep going.
Let's have a look.
So if we can find a market on Haaland to score in the second half, that's not any time. I'm specifically saying the second half. I'd be on that. It's not out at the moment, obviously, team sheets and everything. It's a bending of the rules.
Rob Holding's played 1 game, but it was in the AFL Cup, so they don't rate him either. He was playing for Arsenal, now he can't even get a game for Crystal Palace.
We got him in for $2 million and he's over there. That's good deal. Anyway, I'm tipping City. So I'll either get the tip right or I'll be really happy. So
true. You take a draw, I think. Yeah, you would.
Man, I want to win. Screw this draw. Getting points off them. If we win this game, we're top of the league.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I think it's one of those games where you play your team in the Champions League and you bet not on your team.
Oh,
so you're happy either way.
So if you watch that Arsenal Lens game, in the first 10 minutes, I was like, we're screwed.
Yeah.
And then we poached a goal. Brilliant poacher's goal. And then halfway through the second half, I'm like, we're not going to lose this game, but we're not going to win. And then we stuffed up and they scored. Like, they had 2 world-class finishes. And I was just like, but we were never going to break their defense down. They had a back 6 for the last 20 minutes. You were never going to break them. Tomiyasu probably should have scored, but it's just one of those games in Europe. It just doesn't go your way, whatever.
Yeah.
I think a lot of attention would have been focused on this as well. Like, given
if Arsenal won, I'd even lean towards a draw. But yeah, I'm going to go Man City.
It's weird, but it's like they still didn't like play great. Like, there's obviously a lot of changes that'll happen to this team coming this weekend. Like, Thomas Partey's apparently a chance of playing. If Saka does end up playing as well, like
you need Saka to play.
You're a lot more confident about this Arsenal team than you would be. So I'm not going to be shocked if the Gunners win. I'm just going to tip City because it's a safe bet.
Yeah, agree. And safe bet at $2.35, I think is really good value for City when their record speaks for itself. So I'm going to get on them.
Marcus?
I'm going to go safe here. Back a draw.
Oh!
At the Emirates.
He loves a draw.
Don't worry, I haven't got many draws coming up now. I think maybe one or two.
I just love having 2 of the first 3. That's just a good start.
Yeah, I'm going to go at the Emirates because it's at the Emirates. I think last season, City, I think they left it sort of late, didn't they?
Yeah, we had a goal. We scored. It was 1-1 at like half time.
Awesome game,
Saka scored that penalty, and then we had that one slip up, and Haaland scored. Or Grealish scored, and then Haaland scored like a minute to go.
Yeah. So I think, but this game
doesn't
really have the same sort of feel about it.
Their first goal was that we start again defensive shambolic mistake. where De Bruyne chipped the keeper.
Oh, that's right.
I feel actually. Raya and Ramsdale, what are the thoughts
that's
here?
what we discussed that.
What have we got?
I said as soon as one of them stuffs up like Raya did,
but none of them
stuff.
I don't think it's.
It wasn't like the pass was a stuff up, but so far his goalkeeping has been fantastic. I actually feel a lot safer when the ball's going in.
I think Raya has
coming out,
is a bit more consistent.
Coming out and taking the ball from the cross, he looks so just solid, like grabs all day. Actually, like Melbourne could probably use him in the forward line.
Get a goalkeeper in the forward line. Who's that guy?
It was worth it, really.
Yeah,
having both.
I think Ramsdale's going to end up playing a lot of the EFL Cup. He's going to, when there's games where you have 2 in a week, he's going to play. It's just at the moment where it's like you probably should have played Ramsdale on.
But if he's not getting first team football at Arsenal, he's going to.
But that's what I mean. Like they should have played Ramsdale against Lonza. It's like, okay, we have a bit of a rotation going rather than it's clear who number 1 is now.
Yeah,
like, you reward him for. You'd think you'd reward him from last season.
He should have played that first Champions League game. I think that was a bit. That was ruthless.
Yeah, it's very. Very ruthless. Yeah. But we've seen Arteta has done that.
He does not care.
He knows what he's doing.
Yeah. Does not care.
Imagine what you could be buying instead. For free and confidential support, call the number on the screen or visit the website.